Meshulam leads you both to a section of the wall where men are engaged in the delicate work of breaking stone. One man, older with a gray beard and powerful shoulders, raises a stone hammer, a tool made from a heavy piece of wood with a rounded stone head lashed to it with a sinew. He strikes a chisel, wedged into the stone with precise, measured blows. The stone splits cleanly along its grain. That is Hanani, Meshulam says. He was a stoneworker before the exile. He knows the art. You watch, fascinated as the stone breaks into 3 usable pieces. Hanani pauses, breathing heavily, and notices you observing him. You are watching how we break stone? He asks, a slight smile crossing his weathered face. I am learning, you reply. Hanani nods approvingly. Then listen, he says. Stone is not your enemy. It is your teacher. You must understand its nature, its grain, its weakness. Strike with anger and it shatters uselessly. Strike with patience and knowledge and it yields what you need. Nehemiah listens intently and then asks, Hanani, if we bring you more workers, can you teach them the skill? I can teach willing hands, Hanani says, but they must understand this is not quick work. This is the foundation of the wall. If we rush, if we use broken, weak stones, the wall will fail when the enemy comes. You move with Nehemiah to another section where the actual wall construction is underway. Here the work is more complex, more orchestrated. Meshulam explains the process and you begin to understand the engineering beneath the labor. The wall must have 3 parts, he says, pointing to a section where workers are laying stones. First, the foundation, the largest stones set deep into the earth. These must be solid, immovable. They bear the weight of everything above. You see men digging a trench, removing soil and debris, preparing the ground. The foundation stones are being set in place, each one carefully positioned, checked with a plumb line, a cord with a stone weight that ensures the wall is perfectly vertical. Why so deep, you ask? Because the enemy will push against this wall, Meshulam replies. Rain will erode it. Time will weaken it. The foundation must be so strong that it cannot be shaken. He continues. Next, the facing stones. These are the visible stones, the ones you see from outside the wall. They must be smooth, fitted closely together so that no enemy can find a foothold to climb. And finally, the fill. Rubble, smaller stones, mortar, packed tightly between the facing stones and the inner wall. This gives the wall its strength, its mass. You watch as workers carry mortar, a mixture of lime, sand, and water, in wooden buckets. The mortar is thick, sticky, and the color of pale clay. A mason spreads it on the foundation stones with a wooden trowel, creating a bed for the next layer. How do you know how much mortar to use? You ask the mason, a younger man named Tobias. Feel, he says, pressing a stone into the mortar. Too little, and the stone will shift. Too much, and it wastes material and takes longer to set. You learn by doing, by feeling the resistance of the stone, by understanding when the bed is right. He shows you with his hands, calloused, stained with lime that has burned his skin in places, leaving white scars. This work marks you, Tobias says without complaint, but it is honest work.